Hey guys, Magic Master here, and today I'm going to be showing you a pretty cool trick where you're able to find a spectator's card without even looking at the faces of the cards. But before we get into that, I have been a little bit sick, and I've had a cold probably for the last week now, so I might be coughing a little bit during the video. Just to let you guys know, I'll try not to, but I might. And I've heard a rumor somewhere that if you like the video, I might get better sooner. So go ahead, hit the like button so I can get better sooner. And yeah, so also credit to J-Tricks for this trick. And go check out his channel and subscribe, along with Challenge 2, Francois the Kitchen Magician, and Hazan Tanim. I will leave links to all 4 of their channels in the description. Without further ado, let's get into the performance. So, I could start by just giving the deck a shuffle here. Yes, I know that was a bad shuffle. These aren't the greatest shuffling cards, but they look cool, and thought I'd use them today. So, now, I could have the spectator pick any card. Let's just say they want that one. And go ahead and memorize it. I'm not looking. Alright. Now, we can just, I could have the spectator put it in wherever they wanted. So let's just say they wanted to slip it in right there. And I could give the deck another shuffle and cut. Get their card lost somewhere into the middle of the deck. Now, I'm just going to spread through here, and I'm going to see if I can locate the spectator's card. Okay. You know what? I think it's this one. No, actually, somewhere around here. I think it's one of these. Right? I believe your card is one of these. And I think it might be that one. I believe the card. It's the 5 of spades. Alright guys, that was the trick, and let's get right into the tutorial. So, this trick is not impromptu, unfortunately. So, So how you would do this is, before you go up to the spectator, you need a deck that the backs are not even on both sides. So you see his head is up here, but there's no forehead down here or anything. So if I had this like this, if I flipped it around, it obviously looks different. So you need a deck that is not even on both sides. So obviously there's a whole bunch of those out there. You just can't use like a standard bicycle deck or anything like that. And so you need to get one of those, and then you have to put all the backs so they're facing the same way. So you can see his eyes are all up here. His shirt is down here. So you have to make all the backs face the same way. Now, when you go up to the spectator, you could hand the deck out for inspection if you wanted to, and you could have them shuffle the deck, but they might mess it up, like go like this or something like that, and then you would have them facing 2 different ways, so that would mess up the trick. So there's the chance that could happen, but if you trust them and you think they could inspect it and shuffle it without messing anything up, you can have them go ahead and do that, but You don't have to if you don't trust them. And then you can just shuffle it yourself if they don't shuffle it. And then what you do, spread out the cards, have them pick any card. Let's just say they pick this one. While they're memorizing your card, their card, sorry, you want to flip the deck around in your hand. Now, you could do it with two hands like that, or you could just, I don't even know if there's a way to do it one-handed, but if you can think of a way where you can do it with one hand, that would be obviously a little bit more subtle. But you can just, like, while they're memorizing their card, you can turn your back and just flip it around. So then you take the card back, and then you look at the backs and make sure it is facing the opposite way as your deck here. And then you actually, sorry guys, I can't think right now since I'm a little sick. So it is the King of Diamonds, by the way. And actually you would have them put it in anywhere. So you spread it out and have them put it in anywhere, but you still have to make sure it's the opposite way as the rest of the backs on your deck. So they put it in here, perfect, square it up. And then you can give it a little bit of shuffle and cut, and once again, if you trust them, you can have them shuffle it up, but you can just do it as well. Sorry, bad shuffle. Like I said, these aren't the greatest shuffling cards. Now, when you go through, all you're looking for is the card that's facing the other way. So right here, see? There's his forehead. The rest of those are shirts. So you can either just pull it out and reveal it, or you can like take off a small group with their card in it, and then show, I think one of these are your cards, show it to them, and then pull out that one and show that it is their card, the King of Diamonds. Now, there also is a way to do this with a normal deck. I don't have one with me, so I'm just going to use this one. So you can actually do this other version with even a borrowed deck. So what this one looks like is you have to pull out all of the cards that their faces are uneven. So you can see 8s are uneven. You have 3 hearts facing up. Well, 8 of diamonds is going to look the same up and down, but the rest of the 8s, like the 8 of hearts, there are 3 hearts facing up, 5 hearts facing down. But diamonds you can't use, guys, okay? You can't use the diamonds. Except, unless it's like the 9 of diamonds, I'll show you why. And let's see, so 10 of clubs is the same this way and that way, so you can't use that. 5 of diamonds is the same this way and that way, can't use that. 9, you have 5 spades up, 4 spades down. Flip it around, 4 spades up, 5 spades down. So you can use that. Face cards you can't use. Again, you can use this 8. 4 is the same up and down, can't use it. 2's the same up and down, can't use it. 10 of diamonds, same up and down, can't use it. 4 is the same up and down, can't use it. 7, 5 spades up, 2 spades down, or 2 spades up and 5 spades down, so that's opposite. And then you can also use like the aces, because except for the ace of diamonds, because there's point here. If you flipped around, the point's down. And the reason I said you can't use the diamonds is because the diamonds look the same up and down. So like 7 of diamonds you could use though, since the diamond's up here but not down here. And I think maybe the 9 of diamonds too. Or no, the diamond's in the middle, sorry, not the 9 of diamonds. So the 7 of diamonds would be the only diamond you could use. But you just have to get out the cards whose faces are opposite on 2 ends. So you'd be using about half the deck for the trick. And then you would have to set it up as well. So I guess you can't use a borrowed deck for this. You can use any deck of your own though. And you have to set it up beforehand and choose which way all of the cards are going to be facing, and then it goes through the same procedure, and then just look for the one that's different from the rest of them. Alright guys, that was the trick. Hope you liked it. Once again, hit the like button, help me get better faster, and I'll see you guys next time.